What's up, guys? Pronto here, coming at you with another Dynasty introduction video, and this time we're getting into the online Dynasty, the Commentators online Dynasty as I like to call it, and that is consisting of a good group of commentators. We're all playing in the Dynasty mode together, and I'm going to list off all the conferences and who is in those conferences. I believe there's like 12 of us or so. So in the ACC, it's me as Clemson. As you can see, that's who I'm going to be. VA Baseball is Duke. They call me Kuda as University of Miami. And then going into the Big Ten, Gamer 360 Sports is Illinois. Not as Fan is Iowa. Tiger XLR is Michigan. Bafed is Michigan State. Bob Train is Wisconsin. And then in the Pac-12, finally, Wild Child is Cal. Lumberjack 33 is Oregon, and Blinkfro is UCLA, and Smalls 99 is USC. So as you can see there was our pipeline states that just passed. I believe North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. So those are the ones we're going to be targeting. That's where we're going to be targeting our recruits, is what I mean. Getting into it here, you can see the main things we needed. Like the only two things we really needed, because we had two seniors that were safeties, so we definitely need two safeties, and we had a punter that was a senior as well, so we need a punter. But other than that, we're just filling out our roster and keeping us alive, because I think Blink said he wanted at least like 3 years of going through this, and I'm not too sure. I think you can get fired as well, so hopefully we all do well. But some of us might have to switch teams if we don't do well. But it looks like most of us have picked a pretty beastly team. Like everyone picked a team that was a good ranking, and I think everyone was like above 5-star prestige. But as you can see, I'm just targeting some guys at the moment, just a variety of guys, and then I go on to pick some safeties here. As you can see, these guys look not too bad, some 4-star recruits. Both of them are interested in me. One is 5th and one is 3rd, and I'm thinking Yates will be the best. He's better overall at the moment, but you don't know until you scout him, because they could drop or they could be a gem. But then I go in to get the punter. I see this guy, and I believe he was an 80 overall, so I take him. And then also at free safety, I almost said full safety. I don't want to make that mistake. I know Blinkfro makes that mistake a lot, but I got to pick up some guys in the free safety position as well. And I decided to pick up both these guys because I'm going to need them. And then finally, to round it off, I wanted 24 prospects. So I want to get some athletic guys in there, so I get some 5-star athletic guys. One was actually interested in me, and he's actually the 7th ranked prospect. And then I go to the halfback position, and the first ranked prospect is a running back, and he's a 5-star. We don't really need running backs. We got 2, and one I believe is a sophomore, and the other I believe is a junior or a senior, but you never know. We'll scout them, and you can see here I'm going to scout the first 10. I'm going to go all through them, but I found a couple gems in this stack of recruits. As you can see, I'm going through all these ones right here just quickly. I was doing this quickly because they wanted to get this dynasty going. They wanted to get week 1 out. So I had about 30 minutes to do this all, and I finished quickly because I was slow to get to the dynasty. But yeah, I'm just recruiting everyone that I can at the moment. I haven't really found anybody that was especially like a big gem, like a +4 or anything, but I haven't found anybody that has been horrible either. And actually, through this entire recruiting period, I only found like a couple guys that were -2 or -1. I believe I show maybe my punter, because he went to a 78, he went to a -2. A couple guys just stayed the same. It didn't really matter except for those safeties. I wanted the safeties to be good, and of course the punter. But the punter was still good, 78 overall. That's not too bad. That's the best we can get at the moment, I believe. And I like recruiting guards and tackles, because you can get their 100% stats and you know exactly what they're going to be. And as you could see there, I found a guy, he was the +4, and I moved him up to the 5th rank. I believe we needed some depth at tackles, so I picked him up. on the recruiting board, and I'm definitely going to get into scouting him and maybe offering him a scholarship really early. It depends how that all goes about. But there you can see one of my safeties goes to a -1, which is not good, and the other one, who was a 74 overall, I'm going to scout him for 50 minutes. I scouted everyone for 50 minutes, and he goes to a +5, so that's big, and he's going to be an important target. So I'm actually going to throw him just so I remember him and make sure I know where he's at. I'm going to change his recruit rank to number 1 because that's going to be my main target, since we need that, and he is pretty much a gem. And that wasn't even all his stats that I showed. And then as you can see there's that number 1 recruit, that running back. He stayed the same so far. He might move up just a bit. We'll see. I got to scout the rest of them if I decide to. And then I get another guy who's a +3, which isn't bad. We have very good depth at receiver here at Clemson. But nonetheless, you can always add people to it, and I like adding receivers. I like adding offensive players. The athletic guys, I think that's a good addition, like a good feature to the Dynasty mode, because I'm new to all this, and I think that's a very good feature. I like scouting those guys, and as you can see there, one of my guards goes a -4, which isn't very good, but that's it. I'm showing you all the teams right here. I list them at the starts, but I will have week 1 for you either Friday or Saturday, because that's, I think, when we're supposed to release it. So I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace out.